What's up, everybody? So this is going to be our Love Vibes energy reading. So I did pull from my relationship oracle cards, my big ass oracle cards, divine timing. Okay, so divine timing is involved with this. Okay, so we're going to tap into the energies, period. This was just the overall based off of what I pulled. So, you know, all right. Cool. Let's go ahead and, ooh, okay, you want me to take this? Because I have my note cards that I made, like, I think 2 years worth of note cards. So, you know. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap into this energy. Divine Spirit, I ask that you guide me, lead me completely, remove me out of this reading. Remove my ego out of this reading and so that I tap in fully and completely with no barriers. Divine Spirit, no barriers, no blocks. Completely open to divine order, divine message. What's up, everybody? What's up? For those of you that are online, what's up? Greetings. Thank you for joining. Thank you. What's up, Brianna? Do I? Y'all be seeing shit. I'm just like... Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle out of my note cards that I have because they flip-flopped out, so I'm gonna take them. The overall energy is divine timing. Obviously, with all this shit going on, you know, in the world, you might have to be patient with some shit, period. Anyway, you're not in control here. You just gotta go with the flow. All right, Divine Spirit, show me. Okay. Someone's scared that this is too good to be true. That they're not good enough. Someone is so wounded. Could be you or another person. What's up, everybody? Greetings. So someone, I fear that I'm not good enough and this is all too good to be true with I'm scared. So someone with the letter J or the letter J in their name. He or she is not what you think. An Aries. Could be an Aries with an N. Some of you guys may be expecting, or someone around you is expecting a child. It could be a girl. Who got chicken? You frying chicken? Oh, you're talking about my incense? Probably. I did make some, I cooked some curry chicken today. It was pretty bomb. Money problems. Anything that you're dealing with right now, like Spirit wants you to put it in a journal. Like, write whatever your worries are at this time, regardless. Like, if it's about love. Oh, you cooking chicken? Oh, okay. Put it in a journal. Yeah. Taurus. Could be a Taurus or someone that feels like they're in love with someone else. You got letter A. Okay. It may feel, okay. Someone may be thinking like, okay, person A, what was the other names? J, N. Those could be initials for somebody. Could be your initials specifically. Not a pick a card, it's general. General collective love reading. Someone is afraid that the person is not interested in them because they're in love with someone else. But the real truth is that whoever you're asking about is not ready for you. Selfishness could have gotten in the way of a situation for some of you. There's a lot of fronting. There's a lot of there's a lot of projection, a lot of pretending like something is not what it is, or like trying to like hide things because either you or the other person, someone's intimidated by the other. It looks like this is a dialogue back and forth. You get on my nerves. So yeah, like you guys could be hot and cold with each other, or this person is like hot and cold with you, that they get on your nerves, or you're hot and cold with them and you know, you get on their nerves. Okay. Somebody is like being put in the friend zone, because I feel like someone is looking at themselves like, if you get too close to me, you might get burned. Like, you might not want to fuck with me. Or this could be someone that's like very angry right now. Someone needs to know that if you're worried about something, like, I don't know, I get jealousy, I get a lot of different energies. You got to take what resonates, you guys, because these note cards, they, like, Spirit gave me, like, I'm probably not going to read all of these unless I feel led to, because I feel like Spirit's going to stop me at some point. But I'm getting different scenarios. If you get asked, like, invited, and I know this sounds weird because we really can't do too much right now, but I'm getting to say yes, or like something like that's presented to you. Use your intuition though. Use your intuition. Spirit's telling you to say yes. Everything is going to be okay. Okay? That's what Spirit wants you guys to know. You may be dealing with somebody that's like, they run, like they come and they go, or you run from this situation. But if you're presented something, like Spirit's telling you to take it. But divine timing is here. Alright. What is the energy in this connection? Oh, okay. The Five of Cups came out. Someone here is dealing with some like past wounds. The Five of Cups, this card flew out of the deck. Looking towards their past, or someone recently, like either somebody's recovering from something painful, or they're still in pain, whether that's you or someone else. You got the Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. There's an opportunity, like for some of you, this is an opportunity for a fresh new beginning or start in a connection. For others of you, you're starting to feel that spark again after being in this energy, the Five of Cups energy. Because the truth is, like, there's cups that still stand. So could be you or another person, but whoever was in this Five of Cups energy is starting to feel a spark, or starting to feel some type of optimism. You got the Five of Wands that flew out of the deck. So you got a lot of fives. There's going to be some shifts in energy, especially like if you're not feeling like yourself, or, you know, take what resonates. I'm not going to, this part of the reading, I'm not going to just put it as masculine or feminine. You take what resonates, like, as a collective. Because it could have been like some arguments. I'm getting like this is a group of people, like you guys like are off and on, or you get like, you get frustrated with each other, or you get frustrated with, like, one of you gets frustrated with the other and just like wants to run for the hills because you're tired. I feel like that's this type of energy in this group. Seven of Wands. Because I get like, there's so much that's going on behind the scenes, like whether it's what's going on with you or this person, there's so much coming at these individuals. Okay, King of Pentacles and King of Swords. So earth sign masculines or air sign masculine energy, or it could just represent someone that's mastered, like they have an understanding of what's going on in their physical reality, you know, what's going on in the world, what's going on in their environment. Like, it's a lot. You or whoever's watching, like I said, I'm not gonna, you know, split it up between feminine and masculine energy just yet. This is just collectively, so you could be resonating with this differently. But the Seven of Wands is, these people are like trying to come up this hill and battle with this man right here. So I feel like this person is, or you behind the scenes, you're dealing with a lot of different battles that, you know, maybe others cannot see or the other person cannot see. Even if you live together or something, like say for instance, this is a person you live with or you're like seriously together, like there's things that you go through or that they grow through that you guys don't see from one another, right? So the Star card, if this is a separative energy, like you guys are in, like you don't live together or you guys live far from each other or you have not talked to each other or seen whatever, I feel like there's some type of someone's still watching, someone's still keeping an eye on each other. There's a man walking by while this Star card is minding her business. So you guys are a importance to each other, or one or the other is a focal point. Like you're the one that's focused upon. Like yeah, there might be other things going on or others, like people that do catch you, like your eye or their eye or whatever, but you're the focal and they're your focal point, however it resonates. So you have the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, they're trying to juggle something. You guys have to use your intuition with this. You can't take everything I'm saying as literal if it doesn't make any sense or it doesn't resonate. You gotta trust your own inner knowing or consult spirit and ask like what, you know, guide me and show me what's for me or to know what's for me, because this is general. It's not a personal reading. But that's what I'm getting. So parts of this reading may resonate. Not everything is going to stand out to you. Don't just take everything at face value if it does not make sense to you. Trust your intuition. All right. Okay. So any type of energy, like any type of restrictions, any type of stubborn energy, pridefulness, anything that's holding the self back is like spirit's coming for that and taking it. Like if it's a distraction, I'm taking it or I'm putting it on hold. If it's a bad attitude, I'm checking you. Like this is what I'm getting from spirit. Like this can go both ways. Two of Pentacles came out again from a different deck in reverse though. So the Five of Swords is here. Yeah, this is like the result of this energy collectively, just for everyone, is like things being cut out of the way. No more playing around. These could be things that we know we need to work on, we need to heal and release, or, you know, the person you're dealing with. But there's always something that we can work towards. So I feel like this goes for everyone, you know, in a different way. The Ace of Cups, so that you can be open to receive. There's an energy that's trying to come in. This is an energy of purification. For some of you, it could be new beginnings in your love life. It could be new beginnings in an existing connection. It could be a love opportunity. It could be anything. But I'm seeing like this can only come in once. Whatever this is that Spirit's trying to remove, it could literally be 4 things that's a block to be removed. It's something that maybe not easy to let go of and release, or it's something that someone refuses to let go of. For some of you, I'm going to keep it all the way real. 2 other people or situations. Like it, or like, because what some people do, like when some people are afraid to like commit to something, they always have a backup plan rather than just trusting like, okay, this is the direction I'm going in, or this is the person I want, or, you know, I'm gonna buy this house. It's always like, but of course you have to be open and stuff like that, but it's like when it comes to decisions, it's like I'm gonna keep it open just in case. So it's like, yeah, I may want this relationship, but I'm gonna hold on to this because it's more whatever, it's more tangible or it's more realistic, whatever the case may be. That it's like Spirit's coming for this, whatever this is, individually at least. Okay, so now I'm gonna tap into feminine and masculine collective energies. So whatever you resonate with as a feminine, or you resonate with the masculine, I'm gonna start with feminine energy first, see what's going on with you and this collective that I'm speaking to. And Spirit, please tap into the current energies of this collective of feminine energy. Divine feminine energy. Traps, love, separation. Okay. Getting few different things. I'm just gonna ground my, like, kind of home, like, you know, I need to, because this is a lot. So you got trapped, love, and separation. Okay, so for some of you, you gotta know which, you know, you know yourself, so you know what you resonate with and what you don't resonate with. So for some of you guys feel trapped in this connection. Like, there's a separation going on, but you feel trapped because of the love that you have. It's like you may want to walk away from this. Some of you may feel like this person walked away from me. Why can't I get over this? Why can't I let this go? For others of you, one of you or both of you agreed to step away from this connection because you both felt trapped in it. Although there's still love at the center. Someone decided that they needed to love themselves and walk away from this. Could be spirit did this. Separated the two so that self-love can happen. Because there's some type of block. It's not like a free flowing energy in this connection. It could have been a lot of codependency or just someone is like, okay, well, maybe some of you are torn between should you just completely let this go? You feel trapped in the love versus should I just completely walk away? Like, you're in between states, like some of you. Like, take a resonance. Death, the Fool, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the King of Cups. Okay, so you have a water sign masculine energy here as well, but it could be, you know, all of them across the board. It could just be a characteristic. So you have the Death card that came out first. So there was some type of ending that took place or something that needed to end in order to usher in a new beginning with the Fool card. Someone's kind of resisting this change or this new energy or this new beginning, whether it's you or the person you're dealing with. But I feel like feminine energy with the Nine of Pentacles, this is a focus. And I feel like there could have been, like, you left something behind with the Death card or something ended. Spirit caused an end so that a transformation can take place within the self in order to usher in a new energy, new beginning. But this requires faith and trust in the divine and where you're headed and where you're going. Being open to trust whoever comes along your journey. Maybe this connection was like something different and it caused you to have to trust again. Trust new people that come along your journey in the near future, or this happened already. With the Nine of Pentacles, this hawk coming in is like a messenger. Some of you guys are in this state of where you feel like a message is coming. Like, some of you know something's coming. If it's a message, if it's a gesture that your partner is going to make, or if you're not in a serious relationship, it's something you know that's coming with the Page of Cups, because this is a messenger as well. There's a bird coming in, dropping a fish. So you got an intuitive insight. It's like you got a download, I feel like, about this King of Cups energy, or this is a person that is emotionally ready to receive this Ace of Cups. This is someone like being open to receive from their heart. So this could even be you. Like, you got a heads up from spirit due to your work on yourself. You got some type of insight of something coming in. So you're in this position as the King of Cups, emotionally mature, emotionally well aware of what's going on internally, what's going on with you and your person or whatever. That spirit's giving you this Ace of Cups energy because you see the divine coming in with that cup, offering it to the King of Cups. But it could also be for some of you, you feel like this is something like a gesture coming in from your person. It's masculine energy. Let's see, move these out of the way. Four of Swords. Feminine energy, you're taking time to rest right now. Very much connected with spirit. Some of you guys are like tired and just like want to sleep, rest a lot, catch up. You know, if you're in quarantine or whatever, you might not be able to do too much. So maybe that's all you have. But I feel like you got ancestors and stuff that's coming to you. You're getting information and guidance from your spiritual team. There's a lot that's being given to you. And I feel like that some of you guys could have experienced a tower moment, or because what's happening is you're being broken down. Like these old structures are being broken down. So anything that's going on internally, you're going to see it outwardly. So as you see around you in this world, this shit looks like it's all bad to some people, but really it's doing its work. It's doing some type of restructure. And I feel like that's what's happening on the inside. Maybe, you know, your person, the masculine energy triggered you, or some other people, just situations are triggering you. But what it's doing is it's releasing all this old energy. It's releasing. And also you see the tree of life here, or what I believe to be the tree of life back here. This represents stability. This also represents, to me, ancestors, this tree. So you're getting a lot of information. This the top of the tower is like a crown. So this is your crown chakras, like a lot of awakenings and openings. And I feel like it's happening to both of you, actually, at the same time. Or you're so in tune that you're getting insight on both ends of what's going on with this person, and so on and so forth. Even, you know, things that are happening within you, or just universally, collectively, you're picking up a lot. So you got the Fool card twice in a different deck. So I feel like when you free yourself, you're going to have a better clarity about what took place in the tower. Because if you see, it's like fire, like something was just destroyed. So I feel like you're having a better like you get to see in hindsight, and it's a volcano that's about to erupt. But I feel like it already erupted, it already happened. There's a dog that's warning you. So it's like Spirit's giving you a heads up moving forward. Like, I feel like there's a decision or choice that needs to be made, or you're going to trust, you're going to have faith or not. Because you got the Hierophant next. So the Fool is meeting the Hierophant. There's a snake. There's a lot of snakes, and there's a lot of birds in these cards. Dogs and horses. So those could be animal messages or totems, doves, hawks. I'm seeing snakes represent the Kundalini. This can also be a lot of sexual dreams, a lot of sexual messages and energies. Rebirth and transformation as well. Something to do with healing. But it's like Spirit is like, are you dedicated to your path? Because you have a choice to make. So this man is letting go of a dove. This man is holding on a snake. So it's a choice and decision. It all depends on how you look at things. How I'm seeing this is like you have two messengers. The snake is a messenger. If you think about the serpent in the Garden of Eden in Genesis, the book of Genesis or whatever, that tempted Eve, divine feminine, to eat the apple of the tree of knowledge, that awakening. Then you have the dove. I feel like this represents some type of different messages, but it could be different masculines. But they all serve a purpose. So what's your intentions? Why are you choosing the things that you're wanting? It's all about your intention. It's all about what you believe in and what you stand in. And if you're going to make that decision, stand in it. Whatever it is, that's what I'm getting from this. Because you got the awakening from a tower moment. Like, there was something that took place at that time. It was some sort of insight or clarity that was given. Do you want to move in a new direction, whether that be with or without someone, in a new direction with someone else, or like the way that you lead your life? You have a decision or a choice to do that. You have a free will choice. Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This is communication. So there is going to be communication. I feel like the Queen of Swords is more receptive now, but it's their guards are up. Both parties' guards are up. This Knight of Swords. It could even be for some of you an argument. If it's not between you and a masculine or your person or whatever, this could just be elsewhere. So again, once you make this decision, you got to stand in that truth. You got to stand and honor your truth with the Queen of Swords. The Knight of Swords is here. So it could be a little pushback. Not everybody's going to like it. Or it could be like there's an important conversation that comes in that needs to be had. A lot of times when you detach from a situation, people energetically feel it. So you might have like someone coming in, coming back, or ex coming in or coming back because they feel like you've shifted. Something's different or you've detached. Like people sense that, people feel that. Sorry. Six of Swords, Justice, the Chariot. So yeah, this is about a decision about which path, like which way you're going to go, because Spirit is guiding this, but I feel like it's all about your alignment, like your intentions. What's your purpose? What, like your purpose for doing something, or why are you making the decision that you're making? You got to hone into that and tune into that. Because I am getting, for some of you, keep it all the way real, there may be two different masculine energies around you, or that you have your eye on, or just like you're keeping your options open, like to the potential that maybe there's something else or someone else, or for whatever reason. Again, this is personally for you. If this makes sense, like you know. If that doesn't make sense, it's a decision about which path you're going to take. It's a choice. Two of Cups flew out of the deck, if I can get it. Two of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, because some of you feel like this is a heavy load on you and you're really like wanting to drop it. It's stressful for you. But I'm going to get advice at the end of the reading. But I'm going to tap into the masculine energies next. And then I'm going to do, like, you know, how we do it. You know how we do it. So I'm going to tap into the collective masculine energy currently and where they're at with this connection and within themselves. Divine Spirit, thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. I fully remove myself. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. A lot of cards came out for them. Sparks, connection, soulmate recognition, dreams coming true, codependency, and drama. Okay. There's still a spark for this masculine energy. If you're a divine masculine, you know, take a resonance. I feel like you feel this spark still with this connection. You do recognize this feminine energy as a soulmate or some type of soul recognition, like your person. You want this dream to come true, but the issue here is someone's codependent or someone feels stuck in this energy, but it's really due to something that's not healthy. So I feel like there's two blocks, whether it's coming solely from the masculine energy or coming from the feminine or both. There's two blocks. One, it's not being completely authentic and open and honest and vulnerable. The other is being too codependent on something, whether it's the person, whether it's timing, whether it's what you give to me or how you give it, how you say it, how much you do it, how much you don't do it. Damn. Well, that would make sense for the handcuffs. Yeah, so maybe for some of you, this person is locked up, this masculine energy. Or maybe even feminine energy, you know? So yeah, I feel like these are blocks. These two things are blocks. But if I'm looking at this, if I exclude these cards, put these to the side, the sparks, the connection, the soulmate, you got the red string of fate. So masculine energy may feel like this is a connection that you feel like is fated, like it was meant to be, or you guys were pulled towards each other. Something divine brought you two together where you recognize this connection as a soul bond, whether you call it a soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. This is like a wish, like something you're wishing upon. You want something to take place. All right, so let's see. The Devil, Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, the World, the Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles. So what brought you together? I feel like maybe you know, in the beginning it was a strong sexual attraction. Some of you masculines could have already been attached to someone else, a toxic connection, or it was just like a very superficial connection, or just based off of sex. Maybe you weren't expecting to fall for this divine feminine. Maybe you just thought it was an attraction or some type of like lust. Some of you guys also like could have been keeping secrets in the past, recently. Not being completely honest or forthright with this divine feminine or yourself, because you're drinking from one cup, but you got 3 cups here. Yeah. 3 cups. So these 3 cups are waiting in the wings, like, you know, whatever, waiting on the sidelines. But I feel like it wasn't fulfilling, but there was something about this specific cup that was significant. I feel like this is feminine energy. These 3 of Cups could have been a third party energy. It could represent that for some of you, or it could just represent other options or just other love interests that were, you know, around. But the focus, I feel like, for you, masculine, was this one specific cup. The World card. So the World card being here, I feel like it was just something like that just brought this completely together. It was divine. The world, to me, this is like ancestors and spirit guides, universal energies that is outside of human control, really. Could also be the higher selves, like feeling something brought you to this person, and it was a sense of victory. With the Hierophant, this is also like the ultimate connection or ultimate commitment, something you're willing to commit to. Could also be something that is outside of tradition or like normal, something that's abnormal for you, for the other person, or just period to the world. Like it's not something that is normal to everyone, but in a good way. 7 of Pentacles, I feel like there's work. There's some type of work that's being put in. Someone's very dedicated, whether to working on self or working towards their coin and their finances. Again, the Hierophant to me is giving me a decision like about what do you stand for? What are you about? So this is masculine. I feel like you may have made some type of decision about who you want to be and how you want to lead your life. So what I'm getting from this with the 7 of Pentacles too is like you made a decision, masculine, to figure out like, okay, this is where I want to start my, like, build myself up to be, or to work more on this. Like I'm deciding to, and this is what you're working towards. Or some of you may have made a decision, especially if you're in the same sex, like two males, let's say, whether one male is the divine masculine, the other male is the feminine energy. I feel like you had to make a decision between 2 males, right? As a masculine, you had to make a decision between 2, and who you're going to invest in and work on. For those of you also too, like regardless if you're masculines, a male or female, whatever, and you're a male or female feminine, they may have had to make a decision about two people too. And then decide where they want to invest their energy and work towards. But I feel like this is self first. I'm getting that first. Okay, so let's see what's going on behind the scenes now. This masculine collective. With this masculine collective. The world twice. Interesting. The High Priestess. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are counterparts. Seven of Pentacles twice. The Sun and the Four of Swords and the Ten of Cups wanted to come out. Okay, so the World card is, I feel like this is it. This is what I want. Like, and this is emergence. Like, a merge happened. See how there's the feminine and masculine? Now it's like one being, one soul. This is emerge, knowing what they want. Feel like this, also a lot of suppressed or hidden energy behind the scenes, but not getting it in a negative sense. There's a lot of internal work that's being, like, that's taking place. A lot of consulting in spirit or prayer or meditating. Just a lot of spiritual reflecting. A lot of intuitive insights coming in. Spirit's guiding this person on what to do and what to work on. So I feel like masculine energy, you're getting a lot of angelic guidance, ancestral guidance. My hands are ashy. As to what to place your energy towards or what to work. Like, what do you need to work on when it comes to yourself and when it comes to this connection? Spending a lot of time in solitude. Similar to the feminine energy, you're also sleeping a lot, resting, napping, and getting guidance from your spiritual team. It's a lot of insight. Like, you guys are mirroring in certain areas. With the Sun card here, there's a revitalization that's coming. Like, optimistic about what's ahead for you with the Ten of Cups. Enjoying this, like, enjoying these. You get to see the fruits of your labor. So this could be taking place, or this is what you're looking forward to. This is what you're looking forward to. But there's an energy of revitalization. You're kind of in the hermit mode a little bit. But you know what you want. So for some of you masculines, it's like, I already know what I want, so I'm just working towards other things right now. And that's cool over here with this feminine energy. Or you are at a place where you've worked on whatever you needed to work on, or what spirit guided you to. Like, you're being guided regardless, right? You got Seven of Pentacles twice. So you made a vow to your higher self or to spirit or your spiritual guides that I'm going to decide to work on whatever this was, whether it be something within the connection or yourself, which also influences connection. You made that decision, and I feel like spirit's helping you and guiding you along the way on how to do this. Definitely. And to bring in the fruits of you. Maybe that's why you know, because if I'm working with spirit, I'm listening to my inner guidance and my intuition, and I'm trusting, I know that I'm going to get my just due. Period. Ooh. The Justice card tried to come out. Yep. Six of Cups, Six of Wands, Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in another deck, and the High Priestess in another deck. So you got the Seven of Pentacles 3 times, High Priestess twice. So Six of Cups. I feel like this energy, like, what it's doing is, like, this masculine, I feel like you are coming more into yourself, like coming more into your inner child. So it's kind of like wanting to lighten the energy, or just like be free within that energy, free to be innocent, free to feel what you feel and express it however you feel led to express it. If there's kids involved, I do feel like That's also a focus as well, and well-being of children or the happiness of children. But you already know who and what you want, masculine. You're crowning. This feminine energy is being crowned. This masculine is coming out of a battle, right? 5 of Wands before the 6 of Wands. So there was definitely a battle. So I feel like masculine energy, you went through some things, or you went through a time, and this is coming back in and crowning. Like, you already know who and what you want. There's a red string on his wand as well, the red string of fate. You can see it, that red ribbon or red string, which is also here in the connection card. This red string right here. So you already know what you want, and your focus is on this person. What's interesting though is like the feminine energy is like if some other planet somewhere else with the whatever. We'll look into that because it's interesting. So the 2 of Wands, they're looking at the same, they want the same thing. They're looking at the globe, the world, right? You had it twice. You had the world card twice. So they're looking at the same vision, the same thing. It's something higher, something greater than the 2 of them could ever have put together. So really what their focus is their path and their journey. If you're focused on your path and on your journey, and them and vice versa, if it's meant for you guys on your path and where you are with the alignment of your path and your journey and the other person, it's gonna line up. Because the next card would be the 3 of Wands. Right after the 2 of Wands, it's the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands to me is like a Moses card. That's waiting for your ships. That's your path, your journey. You're waiting for your next destination on your journey. So I feel like that's where you guys are, but you guys share, it's like same desire. But it also requires equal give and take, and both of you taking action. It can't be, oh, you do something and you continue to give and I just sit over here and vice versa. But the Page of Pentacles, I do feel like it's some type of offer that is deemed lucky or looked upon as lucky or once in a lifetime. And it may seem small, but it holds a lot of weight. But whatever this is, like, this is a block. Remember, again, I feel like it's something significant that's being held on to that needs to be let go. Might not even be anything that you're holding on to, masculine. Maybe it is. Like I said, it could go both ways because this came out for the both of you as a whole. There's like something that's being held on to that spirit is like this Grim Reaper is like, this has to go. This is like a part of the ego death. Whatever you're holding on to, it's got to go. This is a part of your work. This is a part of your process, masculine. So yeah, this is going for you in this instance, because I'm talking about you. This goes for you. With the High Priestess card, I feel like the High Priestess card is trusting in your inner knowing and your inner guidance. This is you tapping into your own feminine energy within self. Because also the World card, like I said, is feminine, masculine, emergence is also happening within you. All right. I don't know what I did with my romance angels. I probably put them back in their box. I think I did. Okay. Feminine, what is it that you want to, like, let masculine know, get off of your chest that maybe you can't articulate or you don't know how, or you are not talking, communicating for whatever reason? What is it that you want to express to your masculine energy? Not every message is going to resonate, not be something you want to say. You'll know on your heart what it is that you want to say. So not every message is going to pertain to you. Feminine, my mind and heart always comes back to you. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. I still love you, and I'm reminded of you constantly. So you can't get this person off of your heart and on your mind. It's like you think about them and they keep coming back. That's why I said for some of you feminine energies, it's like you feel stuck. You don't know which way to go. In some instance, there was a fear with being open and being completely, that would make sense. Remember how I was saying the codependency and the drama card are blocks? The mask is here, so this is inauthentic energy, codependency, some type of blocks. So it could be fear to being too attached to a person, or fear of being codependent or needy, period, whatever, however you want to slice and dice it, to a point where you feel this isn't good or doesn't feel right. Maybe this masculine energy like has shown you or triggered something in you that you know that it's true and you know it's right, but you wanna like make sense of it on your own. You still love this person. You have love for this person, regardless of the time away or the time that they make you mad or whatever you guys are growing through right now. You still love them, obviously, or you wouldn't be watching this shit. All right, what else do you want to say? Feminine energy, what do you want to say? That flew in my hand. You're not seeing me clearly. So feminine energy may feel like you're not being, like, this masculine's not seeing you clearly for multiple reasons, because you guys are all unique and different. So it could be different from one person to the next. What that may be that you feel like they're not seeing clearly about you. The distance is killing me. I'm not sure what I want right now. Yeah, the player lifestyle is not for me. Your beauty and energy is so alluring. Did you put a spell on me? So yeah, feminine. The reason why you are like, should I just let this go? You're not clear. You don't know what you want. Oh, maybe I should like move towards another person or whatever. This person, these people are coming at me. Maybe I should. Oh, I don't know. It's because of the distance. It's too much. Whether this is physical distance, whether this is emotional distance, like something like to where you want to venture off, but you really don't want to. Or you're frustrated with this person. Not clear. The player lifestyle is not for me. So you really don't want to like do some shit that you know is out of alignment or pocket. Like it's not in you. It's not who you are. It's not to say like if something doesn't serve me, then I'll step away and walk away. But it's like on something foul, like something you would never want to do to hurt anyone. It's not in you. But you're not clear in your decision. That's why Spirit is like, whatever decision you make, you got to stand in it. So you got to know what your intentions are, why you're doing what you're doing. Is this really what you want, or is it because of something else? Is it because of wounding? Is it because of running? What is it? And you're very drawn to your masculine, and it annoys you because, again, it's like there's some type of distance. I can tell you right now, and I'm sure if you guys picked it up already, it looks like this masculine energy is working on themselves, and that's not a bad thing. Still holding on to this connection, or still nurturing it in their own way, still open to it, still wanting it. So, masculine, what do you want to say to your feminine energy that you feel like you might not be able to say, can't find the words to say, or just whatever's deep within you, whatever, or wish you could say, whatever. Divine Spirit channel and tap into this masculine collective energy that I picked up on and what they want to say. You gotta take the parts that resonate. It'll sit with you in your heart. You'll know if it's for you. Not every message is gonna make sense. So what does this masculine want to say? Yeah. All right. I thought a lot about you lately. So it's a lot of thoughts. You're on this person's mind a lot because you help this person be a better person. I'm a better person because of you. So whatever work they're doing, and the way the cards were formed, and I put them back probably. No, I didn't. Okay. So due to this connection, masculine, you may feel like this feminine energy put you on to like a new direction in life and to get your shit together. Once you came together with this person, crossed paths with this feminine energy, it put you in the place to get honest and real. Could have been a spiritual awakening, or just more wanting to get alignment with your truth of who you are, the core, like what is my purpose, or just what am I really about? So you help with this feminine, I feel like, or it could be other things, so many different things. I'm not the same person you remember. So yeah, there's a lot of growth since the genesis of this connection, or maybe even the last time you spoke with each other, saw each other, or it's like they're in between this hermit mode. Even when they're around you or together, they're not fully, you can't really see all of the changes or experience the changes all the way just yet, because it's a transition. It's still clearing that's taking place. if I knew then what I knew now, I would have made different choices and decisions. So like they're looking at past choices and decisions that they've made, and they wish they would have went in a different direction. Or for some of you, if it was partners or people, whatever it was back then, they wish it would have been different. But if they're looking at the now, masculine energy, I feel like what you're saying is, I'm better. I'm better now. I'm not the same person. But if I could change some of the things that I did, I would. That's what I'm getting from this. What else do you want this feminine energy collective to know? Masculine energies in this collective I'm picking up and channeling. I heard 5 cards. I'm watching you in real life and on social media. Yes, I knew Spirit was going to do that. Because people be like, there's no way, and I'm blocked, or he blocked me, and I blocked him or her, blah, 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 whatever. No, like people have ways around it. So yeah, for some of you, it could be in real life, it could be on social media. Take what resonates with you. But remember how I was saying with that star card, this is someone that's being watched. Could go both ways, but I'm very stuck in my ways. So yeah, with the 4 of Pentacles, no duh, 4 of Pentacles is highlighting what needs to be let go of. So Spirit's coming to rip that thing, and whatever it is, it's like sometimes certain things that you're so accustomed to, you've held on to certain patterns and beliefs and ways, even if you know it's toxic, you don't know any other way, and it's like hard to figure out how to let it go. But the good thing is, once you truly make that decision within yourself that you want to let go of what no longer serves you, Spirit will assist you and guide you on how to do that. So that's what I'm getting. I feel so much gratitude to even be connected to you. I can't lie, I do touch myself thinking of you. Yeah, the devil was here. So there's a lot of sexual attraction that's in this. This person, you know, masculine energy is letting you know. And maybe there's no shyness in it because it came out. So, you know. Or you're just very attracted to them, even if they don't go that extra route, because y'all could be sleeping together, but there's just a drawingness. And even if you're sleeping together, it could be times where when you're not together, this person still like it's a strong attraction, and they feel a sense of gratitude being connected. So masculine energy, that's what you want to say. You ask the ancestors, what's their advice? But not until we see what the potential energies are going to come out of this situation. I'm going to pull some After Tarot, my Divine Love Fortune cards, and these fortune cards as well. What is it that this collective can potentially expect from their connection in the near coming future? High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Hierophant. Okay, High Priestess came out. It's the 3rd time she came out, or the 2nd time. I think it's the 2nd time. Page of Pentacles twice, 2 of Wands twice, 2 of Pentacles 3 times, if I'm not mistaken, twice in reverse. Hierophant came out quite a bit. So these are counterparts, by the way. The spiritual aspects of these counterparts, the higher level of this connection, I feel like that's what this is speaking of. So what I'm saying is, like, feminine energy, if you've been feeling some type of energy coming in, you've been sensing it, like I said, you're correct. It is. Some type of offer, opportunity. Don't discount it and look at it like, oh, this ain't shit because it's not what I wanted or how I thought it was going to be. Because it is something that is once in a lifetime, or something that is not meant to be taken for granted. Because it holds a lot of energy and a lot of weight. 2 of Wands. This is a shared agreement. You guys are going to choose each other. So I don't care what the fuck it looks like right now to you. Like, oh, I don't want to do this. I'm tired. Like, that's being, like, most likely that's being in the ego. Like, you know truly when you're done with something, you're done with it. You leave it alone. You walk away from it. If you're teeter-totter, it's because you're not really sure within yourself. 2 of Pentacles. No more juggling back and forth. It's a clear, discerning decision. Ooh, excuse me. Clear, discerning decision with the Hierophant. This is committing to something and sticking to it, I feel like. Knowing what it is that you want. Bright new prospects are on the horizon. Serendipity. So when you both allow, because this goes for the both of you, whoever's watching, whether you're feminine or masculine energy, whoever resonates with this, when you allow and you trust spirit, you trust yourself, like like there's gonna be blessings, different like opportunities, things that you cannot create for yourself through your own human gestures and works. This is higher. This is your higher selves are involved with this. Whether you see it or not, whatever decision you make, it's still going to lead you back to your truth. Yeah. Serendipity. So trust. Because when you do that, like spirit creates things and like opportunities that you know not, like you couldn't create yourself, and they couldn't, you know, your person can't create on their own. Like we could put our orders in and stuff like that, but like, you know, we got to trust behind the scene what the chef is cooking up, like what we asked for, how it's going to be cooked and when it's going to come out. Like we have to trust that. Okay. Gamble. Tough decisions. I love when spirit be like spooking me out. Tough decisions, choices between lovers, risks. Exactly what the card says. So if there's a choice, it's a tough decision because it's like I'm in this space. I don't know what's going on, or I don't know what the future holds, or it doesn't look too much in my favor. You have a decision to make. And the decision that you're making is ultimately when you're in your higher self, the choice and decision that you're making is in alignment with spirit because you're connected and tuned in with your truth, not from your ego. The ego is the anxious one. The ego is the confused one, the angry one, the woe is me one, the pessimistic, whatever one. So that's what this is. I feel like there is definitely going to be a decision and choice that's made. But it sounds like to me, like whatever you make, whatever decision, it's going to lead you back to that person or that, you know, thing that is meant for you. So I'm going to put some romance angels because they are in a box. So let me go get them and I'll be right back. Okay. Feminine. What's your divine advice from your spiritual team that lovingly guides you and assists you, unconditionally loves you, knows your path, the path that is right for you, your soul's truth, your soul's path, that has the best interest for not only you, but all parties involved? What's your advice? Trust. Romantic feelings. Past life relationship. So, your advice, it says this situation is calling for you to have faith. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You know, you've known each other before. So the truth is you already know. Like deep down inside, you always know. You know what the truth is of what you're feeling. Spirit's also saying honor your feelings. Like if you're tired, acknowledge that. Like see what that's about. You're frustrated. Why are you frustrated? Like this is the King of Cups that I pull for the feminine collective. This is your emotional intelligence to like go within. It's not always easy, especially when, you know, you're spiraling, you're having a meltdown, a temper tantrum, adult tantrum, whatever, tower moment. It's not easy. But this is where you really get to work on yourself and heal, is by figuring out, okay, what is this? Like, why? It's normal to say, I'm tired of something, or I don't really know, I'm afraid, I don't know. You got to be honest with yourself. And Spirit saying, like, it's worth honoring, exploring your feelings. And to have trust in the situation, meaning you got to trust self in the process. Also, you might need to work on trust issues, whether that's you don't fully feel safe to trust people, or you're not opening up yourself to trust spirit with this to guide you, and to know that you're not going to be led astray. That's depending on where you're at with your journey, where you're at spiritually. Like, that could be a job. Like, it is not always easy. Sometimes, like, if you see what you see, like on the physical sense, it could feel like, well, what's the point? Like, why? Like, this looks like really bad, so why am I even, like, you have to trust. And I'm not saying, and I hope to God, like, nobody's registering this as like me saying stay with some fuck boy or fuck girl or some abusive, shit, someone abusing you, some narcissistic shit, no, I'm not saying that. Or chasing after someone or something that's not investing and never has invested anything into you. I'm not saying that. Like, I gotta be careful with this. But I trust spirit is going to deliver the message to those that are in tune to hear it in their own way and interpret it in the way the spirit wants them to hear it. Regardless of how I say it and what I say. That you take the parts that meant to resonate with you and how it's meant to resonate. But, yeah, that's what I'm getting. So let's see what masculine's energy. What's your advice, masculine energies from your spiritual team who lovingly guides you and assists you unconditionally on your divine path that's of your highest good, your soul purpose, your soul path. It has the best interest of not only you, but all parties involved. New love tried to come out. Whoa. Now, come on now. This is too much. Okay. New love, codependency, let go of control issues, flirt, attraction, unrequited love, love yourself, wedding, release your ex, and deception. So yeah, you're doing some work here. I don't know why it came out like this, but I'm gonna trust spirit. Take what resonates with you, masculine energies, and even feminine energies that embody a lot of masculine energies, you could take something out of this too. And masculine energies, if you have some feminine traits and aspects, you might resonate with the advice. Feminine energy, take what resonates. The new love card, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, codependency. So your advice is, I feel like spirit wants you to be open to this new energy and this new connection. I don't feel like it's a new person that stirred your romantic feelings. Literally, it could be this feminine energy is like new to you. The energy is foreign from what you're used to. And for that, you could be a little bit codependent upon this to some extent because it is foreign to you and you want to control it and you want to hold on to it. This sounds like some things that feminine energies do. So you might resonate with this feminine, but for some reason I'm getting like, because this connection is new for the both of you. Yeah, I feel like spirit is saying like, it's gonna all resonate. Keep hitting my glass. This can all resonate with both of you because it's so new to the, like, you guys are not used to this. You're not used to feminine energy or woman like open, like getting you open like this. Feminine energies, you're not used to having a male or masculine energy just, show you love and nurture you and give to you and make you feel special or nurtured or love. Like, you guys are not used to what you're getting from each other, so you want to hold on to it and you want to control it. It's inner child. I feel like for feminine energy, this pulls out inner child healing that needs to take place. Masculine energy could be some type of control that you feel like you didn't have as a child for some of you, or something you saw, or just wanting to like hold on to it in some way. The flirt card, spirit wants you to open yourself up, be open to receive. Feminine energy, come light, be light. Masculine energy, I feel like this is grounding your energy when it comes to your exchange. It could be like you guys have this perception of flirting that feminine energy is purification. Maybe you don't feel comfortable with this flirting. Yeah. Yep. The flirting aspect of it, like feminine, you gotta like be open and trust and feel secure, because maybe you never felt secure with masculine energy before, or a man before. Masculine energy, you're flirting, I feel like it's a grounded, protective, nurturing quality to it that you're not used to. So it's like you guys are kind of uncomfortable with this, because the flirting, the act of flirting, I feel like it's vulnerability to open exchange. You're extending your energy to another person, and there's no barrier, there's no block there. Then you got attraction. So the attraction card is, it's like this drawingness. I feel like this is stop and smell the roses, like be present. So feminine energy, this could definitely, I don't know, because I asked about the masculine, but I guess you gotta be careful how, like what you say, because I said that's not only in the highest good of the masculine, but also all parties involved. So I guess it's going both ways. So I'm just go with what spirit is saying. So attraction, I feel like this goes both ways, with specifically the feminine aspect of self needs to like stop and smell the roses and be present. There's healing in this. There's healing with, there's also heart chakra energy, heart chakra opening up, self-love with these pink flowers. I also feel like the flirting could be extending and showing your attraction through, you know, different romantic gestures. A lot of kissing, a lot of hand kissing, hand holding in these cards. So it could be, you know, that some type of open exchanges, intimacy, you know, public, maybe not public displays, but, you know, gestures of love. Unrequited love is here. So both feminine and masculine have to heal past this unrequited love story that they believed in the past. Love patterns. Maybe this was like you guys had to experience unrequited love connections in your past, both of you. Feminine, your hang up with unrequited love is like, my chest got, oh my god, it hurts. Ow. I don't know, like somebody felt really horrible when I said that. Unrequited love probably kicked somebody's heart, and that was not what it was meant for. This is horrible, and it hurts really bad. It feels like heartburn. Ow. Okay. That's really painful. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So there could have been like drawingness towards connections that did not serve you in the past. Vice versa. So feminine energy, you may have questioned um everyone's motive with you. Everyone's motive with you, you know, oh, when they do this, and it's like you felt like a lot of the attention was ingenuine, and maybe it really was. Like maybe you attracted fuckboys that did, you know, took you out, wined and dined you, or told you they love you just so they can, you know, hit it and quit it or whatever, or cheat on you, make you feel like you were the only one, and then they cheated, whatever. Masculine energy, every time you opened up to a person or a woman, or feminine energy, you gave your heart, all of it, like giving of yourself, because you gotta look at the gestures. This feminine is like not trusting this person, not trusting what he's offering, and vice versa. It's like, is she gonna reject my offers? So you guys both deal with unrequited love, but in a different manner, and I feel like this is what spirit wants you to heal. Heart chakra, because that shit hurt really bad. It's starting to dissipate a little bit, but it was like really bad pain in my heart. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So both of you have to learn to love yourself. And I feel like you guys are doing that, but in a different way, in different types of ways, how that's important. You know, for example, loving yourself first is not going to get spa treatments. Loving yourself doesn't mean buying yourself some cupcakes and sitting down and watching a movie. Loving yourself isn't always that. Loving yourself is setting healthy boundaries for yourself when you feel like people are taking advantage of you. Loving yourself is saying, I'm going to go for this career that I desire and I want. It's honoring self. And I feel like you both are, and you guys might have been pulled apart so that you guys could understand what loving yourself was at some point, or triggered each other to the point of where you had to be pulled away to get that concept and what that really means. And some of you guys, it could have been due to a wedding. It could have been due to another relationship or marriage or something. An ex. Some of you guys still need to release your exes and what they did to you and how they treated you. The residue of those energies are still there. Because this is what's causing the deception and not being open and honest and hiding self. Those false masks, or being afraid to be completely the self. And like, okay, well, this is who I am, and this is how I feel, and this is what I want. So that's what Spirit's saying. Because I feel like this is true love. Like, there's a difference between a toxic connection where you're staying with somebody because you see potential, like, oh, I'm gonna stay with them, and you don't, this person's not actively trying to get themselves together. They're not working on themselves. They're not healing. They're not doing any type of work, but, you know, they sitting on the couch, like I said in my other live. This shit hurts. Like I said in my other live, like somebody that doesn't have any intentions of getting their life together, you're trying to steadily do right and motivate yourself, and they're just staying complacent and liking the bullshit, or they might even be trying to hold you back from doing, you know. But when it's a real, true, divine, or just true unconditional love, regardless of what it is, whether it's your best friend, whether it's a lover, whether it's a family member, is honoring the fact that, okay, this person is getting their shit together, vice versa. You know, it's not about me all the time. I can respect that we lead different lives. It's also allowing space and time. Like, it's unconditional. There's no conditions to love. And also another thing too, like another thing I learned about unconditional love is like, you can't control how people love you. So it's like unconditional means you're receptive to all forms of love. You're not dictating how people should or shouldn't love you. Vice versa. And saying to yourself, oh, well, I got to be careful of how much I give. And like, it's a process, it's a thing. But I feel like it's a difference when it's unconditional, when it's true, versus when it's toxic, versus when it's like forced. You're trying to make it be. You're trying to get someone to love you. You're trying to get someone to, like, that's not it. Oh my God. So, yeah. Whew, that hurt. I hope this resonated with you guys. That shit hurt my chest really bad. Yeah. I need to work on mine too. My heart chakra needs some work. But yeah, much love as always. I hope this reading resonated and helped those whom it was meant to resonate with, and so on and so forth. I feel like I should do another reading. I might come back. We'll see. I need to breathe because my chest is like... So we might be back. Much love as always. Take care. Be blessed. Peace.